there.
The vice election, so we need to.
Oh, yeah. Eric J. Aquabet saying,
Yamiadum now, so
Adumia,
Afinsha Panso,
Offices na Yetim Quim.
Yamias now Koana.
This year, David Memco.
Okay,
I'm on crying here.
Konozumen Kobido.
Sir, and the next year, me and Shani and Que. But this year, Adum Quell and a senpai for my way at the pa. Adum FM near senpai for my way.
And the beauty of it, crama wanting.
Sir,
nearby.
A bio.
Send 1 year reckon.
A biddy home, no problem. In the Eric J. and Amoten in Cano, James Quabnabon for PhD and so James Pacho, your microphone here, Mamina. Aha, maybe I told Boko there.
Mina nanum says Ravina. Wufo funu edaho no kwa na ehia no.
Na ehia no.
Yes, o won kwa
o ade.
Na said edamu nsem.
Yes.
Eye han eni sum no. Sana obra etie.
That's true.
To understand life, so beti obra se ni so obehu se esum wom na han wom.
Han so wom.
Esum no ba eno nkyere se agye asai. Na han no so ba nkyere se mri ebedi akaso.
Yeah.
Nti ese o dwen na wo hwe kwan ya wo fa so a holdu sa niam nyina in a competing balance. That's the relevance of life.
That's true. That's true.
Enti eya na maka First Chronicles chapter 12 verse 32. And the sons of Issachar,
they understood the types.
Omuti bre a omuwom na se. Na won to Israel e mafo.
That's true.
Won to for no Israel mani tie yo. Yes, say and now share the latest population and housing census now. Ghana say Christian population now says so by 0.1.
Okay.
Muslim community no I increase by about 3%.
Wow.
To put together now we are about 90% adherence.
Okay. And
I say suppose adherence to the Bible and the Quran. Now how faithful are we to the Bible? To the Bible and the Quran. Easter koba nanu yai. And sempa Yesu ni wo ene ne sori no. Ede maye no. Say na yedi yedwuma. Yedi yedwuma. No kreka. Yesu nyame. Na afi nso ye do ye nua. Anya humobro. Anya hubrase. Ede abobra. These animals so obi. Nko my way. Me say Ghana. We are a very rich country. Human resource. Poor management of human resource. Any your biggest problem. And your natural material resource. Yen human resource. Ni patria yeti. Say yen na ye hwe ni yedi yadwena bom Ghana. We'll push it. We'll push Ghana. I think lawyer A. Sankoma were a popular way. We say brains develop a country and not natural resources. My main quote back on yes. 2022 year Pearson or Science Appreciation Lectures. Okay. Prepper College for first headmaster and the first African Ghanaian headmaster. And now Mr. Patrick Ewa, Ashasi University president. Ono be my no can say be me taking note of. Ono ko prempa na. Okay. By our adoption. Okay. I say virtuous, productive people produce good governance. Good governance. Strong infrastructure. Strong infrastructure. Dynamic private sector. Private sector. Dynamic private sector. And he laid emphasis on trust. Trust. Yeah. That's true. Into James Kwabnabonfe and Yatin in Kano. I think that the biggest story probably over the Easter period, NPP Unity Wall kai course so ewo kweu. And in Sema Abobo Frimu at the Abba. As we speak, the NDC's legal directorate, led by its legal director, lawyer Abraham Amaleba, and omo the petitioner kokoma the Ghana Police Service. I have a copy of that petition. Essentially, the Omoka petition in Munina say Ghana Police Service enche na Honorable Brian Achampong or Minister in charge of Agric and the NPP Member of Parliament for the people of Abetifi Kweu. Police Fronton Sam Freno. Inti almost say he should be arrested and prosecuted.
for comment be a o make here health work no. You might be wondering what the comment is. Take a listen.
The party no yabai to renchem kakaba to ya kwaimu Ukraine Russia war COVID am I entutu ya yeden eko form am opposition ehu ni silent no am ho de yeden eko soro nan saying esan say ya possible ntino abiding shisha ya egukwaimu dollar every 17 about 10 petrol every 17 about 9 and never in a confirm economy no pejale holo it is possible it is possible it is possible
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7
time na na my work from no sa time no e beto aba na me she ko my bo Shaysin region bo every June July this year I am a 4 ababe so ya sene ye tutu ye akoye am economy na peja ye tutu ye akoye am dollar na peja ye tutu ye akoye am efumu ya min ye tutu ye akoye am aban no chale na so NDC ebegu na se what do you imagine say what did you patapa any party assembly by the 2024 now the veterans say we have the ban the veterans say we have the ban say the MPP party ya ba ban we see ya ba be the platform so me the power am NDC esida a quite be I the first 2024 election no MPP better no never
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7.
And that's the voice of the Member of Parliament for Abetifi, or a minister in charge of Agric, and somehow the Truja health work, no rally be on as part of the health work, and following this event, Ghana for Brain, especially members of the NDC, you would realize more and more active on social media. National executive after national executive, eba out, ebe post TBB, and essentially the no munina can say. It will not be business as usual. And yadi on bet now. Brian doesn't know what he's talking about. Any insensem bebre. And I'm so ma any bikra kase. Say the Medicare can the police for entonsa Fred Brian a champon. Na say was so prosecuting or monche and prosecuting. And the General Secretary of the NPP, lawyer Justine Frimpong Kuduya, eba mini o man hini program so Adum TV, bedwem wa Adum TV. Ama ubusa na sa question no in some of the two dwane bi eni yentie ye ba ye din komo
na o nko kwawuni bia na me gina ho na o gina ho yes mo pa o man e di kan he ye ti a ye bon komo sabi ke ya dia koma no se bento kwasi wo mu a ke bitam beta no pe debi ke ya dia o man basabasa wo ma ka MPP NDC ka faso bi eniso Ghana yeti adukonti a yenya eni agye anope ya yesiesie ho abetan e yasomdie eto o memwa New Patriotic Party enye party a sebi ye tutu asem yenye party a sebi yesoso normal so a emfa kabom emfa puntu mbo mem check our record from 92 ebe pim summary ye cap one political party a waboama asumdue waboama kebia memu akoso power Ghana ha ebre kwa e free say abaye koto 92 abaye free ye wie mu kra no yanya basabasa ye tro krata friend stolen verdict oko ene Ghana a Supreme Court law report be brewa ha MPP versus Attorney General 31 December case MPP versus Electoral Commission ye namma ya bua ma ene Ghana kamam kebi no amemwa bedu samre no ene ye mema basabasa ba o memha Dennis memeda ye call work wie ana mpenifo ba ha say ye na supporters kasa Honorable Brian Champon obeje mic no ana o say ebre bia encheye na enuam ndisifo no mu fi say ye to aba no ene ya momo wini efise sabre no na obehwe a
ahokyere ne ahoyɛ abana ni su biri no
fango boa koso 18 20 na cedi no ahode na ba from 15 cedi per dollar ene so de na no me ginsem organa ha no na ndisifo ni age no mu fi say ye to aba no sabre na ene me no mu kasai fango boa na course no eso atia aba na be 11 12 cedi so cedi na ekodu 15 be 16 na eso atia aba be 10 11 ho ene ye hwede ehye ya aba na de to a ye bie economy ni bie ma ya me boa ewie IMF negotiation a acha aba June July de Ghana be see ye kwan papa no so bie and until 2024 NDC party no it will collapse in its exact words omunya message bia na abane ye to so no eye MPP for ye fa man NDC for ne fa man NDC for china na sebi NDC for fee so metuma to trasem NDC for fee say metuma kan nkofo kasabo ahwo yom na ye MPP for we have the men Omai asama Brian Kanyanyo ma bon tofa cheme baby a na say mu asama makan baby a border on criminality baby a kire say eye treason baby a kire say otu abayego
we have the men be on be to trust man langas and I say ide na modiba ana ide na modiba
MPP party more central focus the BSOS we have the men say we have the men now more can men am so moka
and in therefore you are being for
thank you MPP a kaya party from titinyina obias MPP for you have the men it is a honorable brand can say we have the men now men na Ghana for munim munim say what can do for you nim for men na munim say ye nye ehufo ye akukudufo man pena nado kumpreku di anim demonstration yeko men na ye wo ye koto about 2000 ye kwam na battles 64 battalion for the two bonus there mijina ho. These are the men we are talking about. You see asemo kan no ejemfa o my nso pe football premiership me no ka say Man City na defending champion and Arsenal ni abrese ebeje Man City for ka say league na ya ye Arsenal for njeda yeah, but ban strategy be obi a ye fa mass na for ne fa mass na for china. Also as there as na Man City for kan e to trust yen kwachi wom.
We can impugn on fair means on betim the ag cap and free om say.
As why don't you also impugn on that fair means as my Brian can? You also meant say
so why wouldn't you also suggest to Brian that it was an avoidable needless comment?
No, it was a rightful statement or yeah. But someone can mean who boni bi o. So my make no control.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM
on the platform
94.7.
Brian ka say 2024 ba ye kwakoto. Se moja kra be hwegu o. Se nipa be wo si eti kra ye de beje abana. Ma kwaje mic na finisem. Kama kwaje mic na finisem wontimi kasa asem no. But what can metiase? And he also more so he started on the premise say na normal nye. E say normal yi. And because of say normal yi nti NDC party na begu because of normal yenti to me na you cry no yenjem. You see I'm surprised some of the civil society groups no can't say IGP in February na say ban some
for further clarification
and then in kasa
we have the men for further clarification yes so from chomonima yes so nkwasi bia so yes so obi antini yenyam ne enusu why or power be sir
you see asema o kanyina say ko be gina ho you see o man say bi yenyina yetia no we have a duty to protect this great country that we have asema o kan na so fitia o be gina ho e ka say yempene yemfa mo bia he laid the foundation what to the boy situation say na no manye It's a normal year. And because of that, you so abandoned. You have made this before. Why don't we also want to say, oh, and as some can, just so they can to say, any
say, Oma, the one I imagine.
Say, and there, Oman Penidada, Mama, or number born to one. What in Senibia or Kamibwa? Was it 2024 elections now? You do or die. Oman so what? Oman Penidada, Mahama. I said now simply so can say NDC has a revolutionary background. Then when it comes to violence, obi enuwa obit ma macho. Tie me ya say ka civil society group no. Asema mampeni do ma kan no. Omantima kan wasem. What is their response to that statement? One. Etosu mienu. NDC National Chairman Ira Johnson Sedu Ketia. Ye to abama na the acceptance speech. Workers say NDC party no, they will do everything. They will make all sacrifice and make sure they win 2024 election.
What kind of sacrifice?
Thank you. And no civil society for men will be our mom council. NDC youth organizer Swami. Or Kaka chairs are by Kwakotri, say Nipa Kran is you kun near you to me free MPP for her, Yangino. And no, so group our commerce or mant. O man, let us be fair. As some of Brian kind of bosses here. A hefa, and no imprinted to trust them, see Bukunipa. A hefa no cast a sacrificing the power. A hefa no cast do or die affair.
Say you have full platform in there. NDC MPP crap away there. We have the men. We have the men.
Of course. You will play some mobile and me a football. Of course, say you team you cry coach or you good. Obet my boy me win a match no. And you lose match no. You be winning. You play and mind this before winning match no. We have the men.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7.
That's the voice of Justin Kodua Frimpong, a general secretary. Emma NPP ano pay oba bedwem so adom TV no man hele kwabena sante enana edisa enkomo no enti and mind you say already party no officially issue statement to throw their support behind the comment member of parliament for Abetifi constituency Emeki. The NDC had earlier issued a statement and NPP responded with another statement and then the NDC's legal directorate and so the petition Akwa Ghana Police Service. That's where we are with this particular issue. Eric, what ye the General Secretary of the NPP? What ye and the lawyer Abraham Amaleba and Swedi Tuja when they presented a petition to the Ghana Police Service. Where do you stand? When you what the General Secretary can say and as officers tell and where the we trafa baby. My mintio.
Obi mechia Asempa etiefo nyina na mema obi bia so afinshapa am say yakodi stanaba
sure
nti ya best start ejuma. Oh, let me use your medium na yansre president Akufo-Addo say Ghana juma for ebrepa
okay
teacher no wana wodi ojuma e port
okay
say o share ne port duties baby enenam nti importers na yakase niam ahodo pi na yedini yakra no dodo na amra ne boa yedini nyina ye eto a yetua yedaso nti the Commissioner of Customs ebesromo in the tax force na wati no say menim say your connection mine for tax force patapa na ye DCZ niam ne kwanya ye faso boni donkomi emo omo ho no yesremo
almost season your man we port ho
yes commissioners tax force omuti krum patapa season of enyema no moye and almost season niam no so appropriate quarters na enko ebiem o kai say yakofa this Labianca issue ne ba ya one of our guys a petition special prosecutor no o kan report na the special prosecutor crack kan ye ni say emre bia na on be auction nyema na was at least 30% in the public. When was the last time this commissioner by what is the auction ahodo no mo in the public da? from October till December. Me were data of all nyema omo auction. Obi wo hwemra no mumpo na se yesizi obi ade a. Na se yebebo auction na nipa na ye na ade no yedi kan ma na sa akwanya no. But busa ho se de omo ye ne no. De se ne kai was otua be 200,000 a wantimi ntua no. Mre ne son se yebo ne don komi no onya akwanya kugina ho bitie bia na because ye mfa nto dwampo ne wate ho ase. Yes. And I think another way do among perpetrative fraud with the Commissioner General Akachi, the Commissioner of Customs. I have a lot about them. Inti mebana nema no ho say ya untimi nya de da ho no nka na menim say at the appropriate time no ye beba ne Ghana mpanimfo a ye seize amount for containers near the common cheat obi akra na japade de aba na se wantimi ntua ne duty near the paper keke cheats e de ama panin pa near the container na kosi na kache Nyamenchadum yenya all those documents, and I believe strongly say on this very show Hanson Ebedo so nti President Akufo-Addo Ghana for bre baby niema no mo ye na do so too much to the extent say oil no cry na ye de ba no e won so mo de aduru ho this commission asem na America no but ye be visiting a later obi Mati Brian Champon I think one say me bisa we say kwa no ko bi e na we say wan ko bi nka mere bi o kokko no be say ankaja ye ne miracle mu hia ne ya be kan fia so mo de o mu krum ne ya be kan say de ne ma ko ye na ye nyina because ye nim say Ghana ha ye di eastern region and ye di bro nya takra de enclave nti no ni nyina promote adwade ma local economy ne bumi ne ma koso yes nti o momra no na conversation na dane say ya nkase yes ye be kakra ne ye won ye be bo ho ban ye be invest in data e betimi generate a lot but afi we de no yesu wo no wu ye no em say ye wu bone de MPP for no enti ensem wo mo kan ye bi asabe e bi ani wa na ba wo utie me pa mitie o yesu wo mfa so na anka wo se nya no omo de omo ama yesu wo no kura ye ka e de amagana. And let me say this here, Obi Brian Champon is a member of parliament or a businessman as well. And nekasa na okanye no. Wan kasa yi enti anopana na meetie menu akodua no. I expected say bia statement na no e ba bonten an nsasha say na bi business issue man no na wan kan na publication e bai. Enti ene enko betena ase no. Obeka kasa ede abotoye mu beba kasa share the demeanor of Kodua that we know, because the Kodua I know no onye obi a oye gidigidi ne keka but then me tie ne kasa ne nsem a no wo kan nam say to me sisani pampa asa dia me boy so wa anye gidigidi ano there be so we endorse the true words of Brian Champon. Oh okay ade bia Brian kan ye no no wo fo aso se enye sampo a enko kokoje microphone ni different nsem. Enti time na Brian kase so mo de nkwase asem ba ni nyina Kodua se ofo aso. So kase ansem ni nyina wo. So the Kodua I know. Ya no ope Jombo do atu na de so o si JB ya hantan, that was campaign message ana mo de nam no bia no. Ene Kodua ya hantan pa. No de one free Kodua ho. And I say that was the team campaign message ni bia, who doesn't know? I remember. What am I say? Enti ene Kodua Kayo studio hana net the last interview by Ufi ana mbetena. Oso no obi anim so bre ne ho ase onye keka. Obunipa onye dwe onye hantan. Obenya voice na obenya wo habo. But na hantan kasa na Brian Champon kai ya wo se wo endorse no. You are telling Ghanaians today say on after say MPP former wakwenya no. We are hantan said dey now tiso abaye na. Obi ofa your constitution na what kind of preamble na oko I think paragraph 3 ekwa or say an in solemn declaration and affirmation of our commitment to freedom, justice, probity and accountability, the principle that all powers of government spring from the sovereign will of the people. I repeat, the principle that all powers of government springs from the sovereign will of the people. Obinji tumi bia ya de ama okrum ha na eno na ma ohun ho se omu ayedru no the will of the people. Enuntina if you can na near de aban tugu any dia de no ene masesa ye no de ye bia ye nipa timamufo no through universal adult suffrage ye kokoto aba ne yi ba ko obeye kandifo de amaye na se yi mampani wi a esan se ba kofo ani ensan so yankopon ani kata no na wapone tumi no nti wo ho ane ye se yaye obi osoafo ono ye cabinet minister de kire ne se nipa mampani ni omofa adwen okokoa mu no ye den oka ho obi su ye minister of state nti ono ya osoafo de but edru bebi a ye kwa akobọpọ akwa adwen de aba abontimi aye onka ho your original meaning ni nyina mampani no power constitution kroya na de ama no nti se sa power no bi kuta ona na ugina edomo anim na okasa you should know say omo na okasa kire omo no they have the power not you at the top obi uche de make no pa
Mitio pa.
Wona ugina ho a wahu crowd a eno na energize wa ye boje so a wakasa no power na ekuta no eye omo te form na omo ti no na power no wo mo ho no enye wona ugina ho no and anopa na obi frame no ka o Brian Champon or a businessman, he's helping a lot me hu obi a oya ade ebo anipa manage no obi I am telling you the gospel truth see a TSCA ye kasa o man Ghana nyingu a nipa ombe brepa yo mo invest in the economy so hotels meboa ejigu your first point of call ono kra ntimi nsi I'm telling you the facts Ghana hwiegu ne omo invest in our country omo ni bebia ko enti wo as a cabinet minister was a attitude cry free investors the omo ba looking at the current economic hardship ayewum Eniema Ghana ekomu
Sempa FM
enye na kasa bi se wasa oka eno nti na make say kasa na oka ye no na nka ebe ye fese kodua mo be condemn se wankasa yi but also we endorse the oka ye no na me obi mitie no kra no you could clearly see nsema a oka no ono onim de ekoso in economy me ne Brian Champon onim de ekoso in economy because Brian catch ye say ne fuel na fi 17 aba 9 obi and fuel a liter of diesel is
we can
let them check
onim
de ekoso Ghana so such a person is a cabinet minister the wars in our country oni briefing ye to liters and check me to be nra check or $1 a free 17 about 10 and now per dollar agent saying Kobusa importers no. Enti Brian a cabinet minister who named the Ekosiisen in our country. Enti na nyanwa ne kasa na no work no. That is the problem we have. And these are the very people omoni mampeni kwatena round table to no for the economy nko yi. Na nipa only a liter of diesel. How can this person advise the president on issues of agriculture? Huh? Eti me mitie ne kasa me fa ne tra kwa ba edu baby no me sanso dwen say bia eyade bia ya dwene ho ofie ne de ba obi because just last week me betina this very studio o say omo kasa te say de omo abobra papa bia mu nsura bato obi last week topic ba ko ane ya no si so pa ye MPP fu edi akotena mampani de omo ko electoral commission akache ni nyina ye calculated attempts because what they believe in now they say where the economy is no enya ade se fiefo na ekobo mu tree electoral commission ni de ne patapa they can never win political power in 2024 enunti no sa asem no kra ye kan yen kan wie ya civil societies amanfo de omano atuma sofo ne de keka ho no all of a sudden okudina kwa no na wa switch topic ne de aba ha se ono so di bia betum but ye kan kire Ghana for obi election 2024 na ye kono yen konkoto wie ni akokasa obi nya asundwe nti obi mfa peace nyentumo if ye pe peace in this country processes na di peace ni beba na was starting there onkofa menua Dennis Miracle aboaje nkotena electoral commission now the no kotena electoral commission wie na omokoye computation at the command means and could declare results by 5 times na asofo aseka sok e de akoba kon office say asundwe nti ye twam sa level no o Brian Champon ye cabinet minister what track record say ye kwoto aba wa ya waso okọ commission kandapa mu nyina yinsam no gu no so no aso admit so on the sanction guys no after said double mo perpetrated dance hunu no yam punish obia enti wafa ne ho adikwa so Brian am ho no wa ye ne ho say ono no oye team leader say oye rebel in government edi obia ntimi kan asem so whatever he likes obetimi aka but I'm telling Brian Champon Togo na no ada agi kurum kitwa bi no oba besia na no otwe soja ni sei
na obi a hye ne suit away
me kafra
nya botre na de nipa ne kan ne nya papa won so be ka
de me nka me de ne kafra oba besia ena no waso asre ni anu otwe ne fom sei enti de me pese me kire ne se the will of the people no
okay
kakra wanya ni dwane ahantan timi sizida Obi, what is the reality in the economy today?
But from what you heard, is it your understanding? Say omulu sukra omu free abayemo. Is that what you understand by what you said?
Per your own interpretation, no. Nkwasi asembe no si yedia sa sebe mento sebe kra. Nkwasi asembe no kan wasem.
No, but that's not the question.
No, me busa wo se de mitie na no bi na me kan. Wo se ye de nkwasi asemba sebe. Nkwasi asembe no kan no. Kroma nkwasi afo ne to aba. Ghanaians are wise, you're intelligent enough. And to the will of the people now make us say the people never for mono.
No, me say, are you saying, sir?
I am not the one saying every reasonable being.
Is it your understanding, sir, or say Ghana for two abetia or mokro free abayemo?
Reasonable is underlined. Every reasonable being or Ghana at heart. Yeah, nye the partisan interest. And then friend and you know, any say one can say ye.
No, minkasa wakase ya na wankase ye. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The American say, do you get the understanding from what he said? Say umu lusu abane kro umu free abayemu ana. Is that your understanding?
Obi. Political party ya kana say. You call last election.
Yes.
Last election na you call ya yesen abeko bi no. Ye nim niema hodo esisi ye from day one a ye true din kosisi ye to aba.
Okay.
Ye to aba wi ani ahwere nipa moja nipa be enwotwe. Besi ne no justice. Nipa yo pass this comment. Okojina ya waso. Okotena commission anim. O admit nyama ni nyina so no ene no ye kofa bayodie nimu. At the end of the day, the third report no kra na mampani ni esusu say after say we issue ne hard paper on between anamon papa biensi. So he's emboldened to say more and act more. But metie interview back, what's the name? Munipa na mo say one is it Namo Kasafa IMF issues.
Is it Elton John Brobe?
No. Bakwana.
Your US,
yes.
No. Okay, a friend is saying.
We are something.
George, we are face.
George.
Yes.
Yeah,
George.
You see, me tia George, you know. And near Mana Okano. Those are the realities are Ghana for the 12. And I will be never.
Yes.
Because the ordinary Ghanaian now Kwakoto about in 2024. No. Economic decisions be more about we are making are affecting all the business community. I don't know share the tonaba. It is a way I buy penny na mra ye womu. Ya Ghana for do na kwa hunye here mu no. You don't add more salt to the obi or ye inject. What am I say? Obi as at today. O man ye bobre ni sen. Dada sitena mu te se me give fuel prices na obi say no. Ma mo nye any dollar
na odi enra what was na saying.
Oh, I think the petrol no.
Yes.
Above 12 point something.
Okay.
So you check for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na auto
me to Shell.
Shell. Okay.
Yeah, me to Shell.
It is chumwenya Goil diesel liter.
Okay.
12.84.
Yeah, I think 12 point something.
And a petrol 12.65.
Yeah, because also on 10 point some 10 cedis about 10. A fruit 17 about 23 about 10 on top petrol. Nti nipa na etofa anwo na ye complain no ono no until say boge cry swine o se den ba obi ena me ne okase fi 2017 e ba be si ne obi anim the economic mess ayewu ena obi odidwa year 2017 as a January na inflation the number 15.4% no ena na around 53% 20 so a enya was a business person so what am I say as a 2016 na ye kano ya ye ba 2017 na ohwe baby a Ghana ye public debt da na enne ohwe baby a Ghana ye kada Now share Ghana ni etimi bobo se we dwama so ni etimi tua. Na Ghana je bisia ye etimi ntua. Na wo ya ban pani na wo kasa. Na hwe nkokrafo a akọ retirement a omu sika kra na omu de ato government bonds. Na former chief justice mo son plaxi chair e picketing ko tenase for the whole day. Na nkwada ya wo omu ntoto fe wa omu nim de ekoso wo wiase. Enro mpa short wa yenya enro mfa won nkwada na nkwada ewu. A sector minister, when you're this platform, address issues. Tell them. So start is Russia, Ukraine. And on the day I want to naba. Na nyame ya dom na IMF sika na bad ya wo say ye and this for be hu level. Munyina munim nya buase for nko a. And the IMF e ho na mo je mo fancy di free. Obi. Aban ben
end in 1 minute.
Ghana bakwase mu. Aban ben na akwa IMF awabrechen president Akufo-Addo. Mame bako. Baby are failures na kwa hono. Look at how you're suffering to be there. Braggart in government and umja. Yamu na moka chile se wa mo bre ya na kwa IMF. Mo bra no kwa na ma mo ni ya mo kwa IMF no. Hwe head se wo monim. A chopa hodo a mo de nam adwama so, mo nam China, mo nam Paris. Hwe ba bia mo de nam enim guasefo. And a cabinet minister instead of so be back down to the level of the people. I show moon cry say that chenkra to niema ye be ye no. You are telling them say political power no more essential than the economic woes today. But we made man see from no. Ghana for da ye dwene. Ye dwene pa Brian Champion woni mu a. Se Brian Champion nim say obebo twoboi. Ama obi asoro say ye nkwa. Obo twoboi one ne yire ne ma ne be pie. Because the peace in this country we value it. Ye wo na de chance ye no nso hye. The peace is enough for us. Eti wono na mo a wa ye ho agema na no ada ye ma o minister wo share MPs 83 achi say ntu.
We don't have that evidence. Me pacho. Eric, mama na say o time na so. Eric AJ, mama we enough time. Mama we enough time. O time as well. Asema wo be kan wa kan wi.
Mama see 30 seconds. Me say. Na no ada ye no from Minister of State or National Security. Na no dwemo okroma. Yes, you trying to contract Ministry of Finance or question
that be you are now so when absolute Maminti miracles me ba cho bremuna yinti on I don't know say wow to me ko kwani bi
obi debi that me walate.
Oh okay na I will move some mo ye clean up bi walate
tina esemitna mountains na me name rant no so yes we are
yeah
but Obi.
Monitor the course we kwa.
Oh, Obi for of course. The entire week. The entire week me who be na. Obi before I make a sana can say Jackson me the video you man.
One man the video.
Other Roman kondo mama. I think it's just 30 seconds.
Is it the
to make a point?
On show video and answer there is an audio
there's an audio to it. I want to make a point. I mean person me the man be can I say.
Ma repe.
Okay, into your train.
They will do it.
Now Obi.
Ma can't chum non repe why.
NDC phone. They have lost the plot.
Video
Eric me pacho let him finish and if no
Oma jira kwan e je say omo hu emra yewum e na afie nso no omo hye den hu omo responsibility as an opposition party and asudi edomoso in growing our democracy and preferring and I say can say preferring or not professing alternatives for the people of Ghana to be able to make very informed choices. Now, Makasa Simo has a mobile. Obi a mobile say, Mitie Asamoah Honorable Brian Champion Kanya. Apart from the fact that wo and I will be impugning wo understanding to it, you can't see anything emphatic about it. The best I will be to me or no can say a reasonable person. The best any sane person can do is to invite him and say, "Oh, someone can hano." Mashada ntiasi na edi empa na beso che. So I just say, the nipa ni cheche mu na say ene dia wo dwene ye pa, then you can go on the street and say whatever you want to say. But if somebody makes a statement and that statement based on Huawei interpretation, what the Huawei interpretation can wa? How do you write a petition to CID? Huawei interpretation obi a Huawei interpretation. You can assume and impugn anything you want. So what I say, but this is not GFK cheche uno. Nipa no one sorry keke no beka asamo kasa en wan ka Asemba Akose will never hand over power to NDC. That's not what he said. Ostatia DFE, I don't want to repeat it. But Oshasia Kai, how he thinks say NDC for no. A few months ago, no more doing and some bapa we because on money economy na say. Yes. And in their view, no, because of money economy, near me more they were coming to power. But Yashasania in the past few months, near my see a improve. Fuel prices a buffem, exchange rate a improve. And by June, Yamia Duma IMF a beba, a be making sure the economy no, a be bounce back no. Or no, the OGD say, send them in ACC year. NDC party na bed ebegu and obi e hono sent ya say edwuma. It is very clear if you want to apply a logical interpretation the any pan person or say niam ni sisi ya Ghana for ankasa de omoni be hu nti so long as NDC party no omo bibia omo strength omo de call elections ni nyina na say MPP aban and so far with the economy and Ghana for mbre omo bibia no say Ghana economy no and say na Ghana from bread. That is the almost strength, no. And see, in a situation where the economy improves and things start getting better, obviously their party will collapse because then they have nothing else to say. Because be here, kasa ade ba ko be no ma can say okay, on net say by the be say na kwa be fa so be ni. Till date, they haven't been able to do anything and say give us any other alternative. And see, the first part of conversation na number 1. Okasa wie no say na say omunim obitie etwi kasa wo or say or the say SFA or the say if a premise on a condition or say omunim no mo your madwen say omo de etwa can say threats etwa ene hunhuna ene sebe nkwasiasem na Charlie Michel
Eric me ba choma
ena ebeko into election 2024 there then they should be mindful say we have the men and that there is no way MPP would hand over power to the NDC Obi Adena Yekai it's a long statement so for last part now you are right. So Okasa will for last part and go nowhere place. You are right, but no sensible person, no sensible person. Oh, me patch me. I'm making a point. Stop watching it.
Eric, Manen Kasa, O Kasana, Eric J, O Casanoti. I want just note Eric J, please don't.
Say, Sabe, uyo bia uni adwemoni wotrim. Now I do move far, that's how person the conversation of this country. There's no way you would go and pick the concluding part of what Brian said in isolation. You can't pick what he said in isolation. If you do that, you are being dishonest. But everybody is allowed to do that. As for the NDC, they will do that because Obi or the power. And see, they would always pick that last bit and ignore all the premise. Obi yeti esemeka say, unim na utia menanso me boasu ma hunti bi unhu bi da na se wokofa me boasu ma unhu bi da no na wo ba se me difo me wa but me kai se wunim na utia menanso me boasu enti se wentia menanso me boasu Obi jamaica what you say you see yet to be nchechero man na yemfa kasanchia ne otamobia no esi bone ne odane nsem se na o si pemfa ran we will not allow that. Me say yet ye se me kasa rekeje wunim na otia me na so me boasum ma hu bi da se wuyi wunim na otia me na so no firi ho na wokofa me boasum no nko aba se makasa bone me boa but won't be fan nko anza me boa. That's exactly what the NDC is doing to the Brian conversation. That's exactly what they are doing to it. Obi but video na me de ma Jackson me I want to make a point but on Saka
your argument defeats.
Do you have it? Okay, bon.
Okay, into
stop it.
My internal fee twaso.
But bon.
Elections, it will be won or lost at the polling station. I see. And the polling station, they better do or die. 2024 is a critical election, both for them and for us. And I'm saying that for NDC, it's a do or die affair. And I'm sounding a warning to the MPP. We're going to match them boot for boot. NDC has revolutionary roots. And that when it comes to unleashing violence, Nobody can beat us in unleashing violence. And so I don't retract. The next election for NDC is going to be a do or die affair.
Okay, is that the voice?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to maybe say me trigger for you na adwemba. What's that? Asama me kai no. Obi sa unim na otia me na so me bo aso hu bi da. Unim uyi say unim na otia me na so free wa. So be ka say me bo miracle so be bo bi aso mu. Ensa na be ka no. Nyansani bie ni wa or interpreti kasasa. Nyansani bie ni ho unless you want to use it for your own parochial interest. Because indeed, me ka say me bo aso me bo. And violence be boy into man kasa yi but sa wo ka dia me ka nyina na sa wo ka ne sa wo say no me nka bone ye na so ade why just obetia me na so wo man pani John Dramani Mahama ne kasa baako o say eye do or die ne twum ye owo nkwankwa akan kasa me obi ka say ade a me na kwakwa ye owo nkwankwa suicidal violent me boy
but say no ma baba be chire
me I watch him Matthias edu baby o say a boot for boot edu baby so say your revolutionary roots and nobody can unleash violence more than us yen ye free to trust them ni soldier for asefo na yen obi eni we ba na to trust them ene ehunehunu a o metu bia yesen yen. This is the former president of the Republic of Ghana who is vying to be candidate of the NDC token. Police action. See idea friend. When we say this a property, MPP, when we say a petition say police in channel. When we say a petition say police CID investigation. And me, I will tell you something. The only way and the only time I will be say make on my penny John Dramani Mahama video yasem is when the NDC try to pick on Brian Champo, Honorable Brian Champo. Because you see, we yes happy. Metro what we could be so. Normally petition no come on for be and cause yenche on my penny that John Dramani Mahama na. Obi, they are Brian kind no. What the toto the man penny that John Dramani Mahama kind no. Na se sa no mo so be interpret. I disagree with the interpretation. And I will not interpret John Mahama's statement in isolation. I will not. I don't accept anybody who interprets the John Mahama kind in isolation. I think that before I may interpret John Mahama say no, I say me to you kind in completely. But saying this forces they will interpret Brian Champo to satisfy their parochial political interest there. John Mahama should be picked up tonight. Because I say nobody in this country knows how to unleash violence than on in the political party. And 2024, no, you do or die. He should be arrested if their logic stands.
But they also refer to Swami youth organizer Bina seminar, and in his case, the police moved in swiftly to invite him.
You see, that is why you see, Obi, why we behaving as if say we are all stooges. Mama, for example, Obi, Mrs. Outia Menas or my boss, and then my boss, my pay. You see, pick conversations in context. At the court, mama, we are lawyer for you. See, a cockota, you contextualize issues, my boy. You contextualize issues. Why are we behaving like this? Why are we trying to allow the NDC to bamboozle their way through everything? NDC, they are political bullies. You see, political bullies, they hate it when people stand up to them. They are bullies. If you listen to their statements over the period, violence in Kwa, and then Obi Mom reply back on, Opa, young compare the value, and I say the Adena in some of my pendant John Romani Mukane, young compare a mudro to Brian the NHS say, Omuana police in channel. I bet now you see Nyachum, Ebony. Nyachum, it's ya Bible. Nyachum Christoni, onye nyachum. Your flag bearer has been preaching violence. Or flag bearer will preach it to trust him from 2020 elections till now. Or that's okay. And then a regional chairman for NDC, Dr. Kevo, Wakebi. But you see, me say, I would always place these things in context. In context, because if you don't place the thing in context, they are okay. Number one, Obi, maybe some questions here. Is it the case at NDC for they have no message, and that they are only hoping say MPP will fail so that they become an automatic government? And is it the case? Because to date, in all their conversations, we've never heard them tell us anything. NDC, MPP, yeah, running 2016 election. By this time, I'm not going to be any say you say you free SHS aba. No be any. But this time no be him say you see a bar, you buy one district one factory, no be him. But this time no be him say you see a bar, you buy restore teachers and nurses allowance, no be him. Omo dey baako, what baako pembo. Obi so make just say omo nka ehye omo ho. Na political party campaign dey message here botum. Obi number 2. Is it the case say NDC for dream say the omampende that John Romani Mahama ekeka no ene dey okan yo no. On kan on kwasa obi ntumi hina na. Is it the case?
94.
And for which reason they have a reply and they are interpreting the reply for an arrest, but they think say omo dey no mudi kaka dey can it is not an arrest. Arrestable if there's a word like that. And they ntumi nchim for ho ana. Is it the case? Obi ma try me questions no. Number 3. Obi, Brana Champion say ye be siesie economy no. Na niam be ye Ghana for bi hu say niam ye. What it means o meto aba ma ye NDC begu. Na mom say MDC for ye o madwen so mo dey to trust am na ehunahuna e na be call the elections there. Ye be tell me say we have the men. Obi, anya bia is it the case o madwen so mo dey ehunahuna? Any to trust them the beba na. Because I won't hear what you said when we need to trust them the beba. Why are you worried about somebody being a man? Now what the intimidation threats about we shouldn't be men. We should let it go. We should fold our hands behind our back because you have revolutionary roots and that you know how to unleash violence on anybody. Is it the case, say, Obi, in all of this, okay, say, NDC, they have history. 2020 elections here, 2020 elections here, they told their followers and the entire country said they have won the election, so they should go onto the streets. There is history. They kept these followers on the streets for more than 2 weeks. Maybe I make a say, on my way, citizens are they are abused emotionally. NDC followers, they are the most abused citizens in this country. NDC followers, emotional roller coaster. Obi, 2 years down the line, after the NDC had even gone to court, filed a suit in the Supreme Court, went to court with their calculator. Their national chairman was the witness in chief, sat in the box, lost the case because they couldn't present any evidence, came out of the courtroom, insulted every single judge in this country, called a conference of NDC lawyers and ran down our entire judiciary. 2 years down the line, the chairman of the party came to confess and okay. These people have history. They have history. I don't know from revolutionary roots. Don't they know how to unleash violence on anybody? MPP, what do we know about violence? Nothing. Even in an election where we are completely crying, you control book. Yendi any books on kwa. We are about to work around. You control book. Stolen verdicts. But we know them. When we lost the election in 2012, we didn't go on the street. We didn't bend ties. We went to court. When they lost the elections in 2020, they say, we didn't bend ties. Let me speak.
Eric, I'll ask those questions.
So I just say, now, in 2020, you kept your people on the street. Oh my God, this was here. Your bonds was here. Your bonds was here. Go members because GDS. In fact, figures crowd they win elections. 2 years down the line, after insulting the judiciary, running the judiciary down, insulting every judge, your flag bearer was insulting every judge in this country, calling them names, calling the judiciary names. Or to me, fair conference, we did judiciary at them. It's all there. 2 years down the line, my chairman be catching and say, "Mukra say, na muni case." Na Malaya no catch him say muni case. And Brian said absolutely nothing wrong. If you're not parochially, a friend is saying you're not pursuing a political parochial interest. There's nothing wrong, Brian said. Or say, Samuel Maju Samude to trust them, but say we have the men. We know the Casaboni Beno. Obi, three Casapa, say no crap pass, and your politics in here. And I won't can no crap now, person who pursue a certain parochial interest. So be catcher will say, Samuel Maju Samude to trust them, Bishamia. Metro was me a bema. Onumu, and the one when they say, ye di any I don't know who. Why are you so bad to trust them? Why are you so to trust them? Obi, we win elections in this country by the ballot. Everybody knows that. Ghana, you are calling them crowd too much, but we will not allow anybody to come to power with intimidation and violence. It's on country say, "Oh, the violence by Bejawana." We will not allow that. We have a fiduciary a friend is saying, a responsibility with the people of Ghana to ensure say only the ballot will bring up the next leader of this country, not through intimidation and violence. If the Minister of State tells you there, say, so we are doing all the violence, and then they will show you say you have the banner. Why are you complaining? I have played several voices of the former president making violent comments. So me be free her.
Okay.
Me so me the petition. CID. Say, omo form and penda John Dramani. You see, that is how trivial we can get as a people. If we begin to pick and choose and cut and take people out of context, that is what will happen. I don't agree to that. Bobby Miniman, I think Sanopa way. I shared a video of the national chairman of the NDC.
Okay.
On the I think there was a conference they held on elections and KBB say
the victory speech.
Okay, say they will sacrifice on best sacrifice BBI including their lives. That's what he said. But I mean who original video near. So the video I saw, I think apparently it had been doctored.
Okay.
And see the video was saying they will sacrifice lives. So I actually shared it.
Okay.
But I think say in politics, obi dem say be a catcher. Member benya behwemi o. Member benya kokinkan nia me bia me kan nia bia me troye. So this morning when my attention was drawn to the original video, I realized no. One can say they would sacrifice lives. No more say they will sacrifice their lives. If they will sacrifice their lives, they're saying myself. You see, I've deleted the video and I apologize profusely to the national chairman. I think that nobody should doctor anybody's voice. Nobody should doctor anybody's video. People should be held responsible for what they say and the things they do. People should be held responsible for their views, but we shouldn't try to create views for people and then
but so if they would sacrifice their lives, I should be a source of
no because when him say obi ka say me de men kwa betwa so a say violence because obi ka say me de kwa betwa so obi to me wu I say suicide bomber. Sorry, I'm going to say, and but I see the reason why I have refused to even pick on him.
Okay.
The only way is that first of all, I shared a video that had been doctored, and then I've seen the original video and I have withdrawn it. But I am hoping, say, all these other people, including Eric J. Money, all the NDC for, especially Samuel Kujeta Black or they Kontoponi at their namono, you will be confident enough. Oh, that's an answer. Oh, that's your Bekai say. My more example. Oh, my more example.
Miracles. Me patch on the subject for discussion. Miracles.
Exactly, because
Ekosiisen is the higher Sempa 94.7 FM. Mema James Kwabanabonfe Emre Mubansana no Rockstars Roofing Systems say and Omawini the Roofing Manufacturing Company of the Year award 4th time in a row. And Namusunti and Omoya number 1 Omubo Juma Namusuma Boa Papa Oba 55% alu zinc premium coated aluminium zinc roofing sheet. Your aluminium coated, aluminium plain, very competitive prices, not compromising on quality. In Moma Yen so miracles near Rikeje, but microphones near live. Right. Rockstars roofing. Yen sheet profile near snap lock and self lock R25 IBR, AD1 IDT, and a tile sheet. Different colors, different thicknesses. Yes, I were metal trusses. There was ceiling joist. There were plaster boards. There were POP cement. Ninyana ubenya bi ewa yen hoi trimi ato. Ye free estimate. Yes, I free transportation at the emamo. And ye be chow chance amount 10 within 3 to 5 working days. Ni ye chat. Ediama your number ni 0544-338-041. Only yen incomo na yen shemwa Rockstars quality and affordable. Obapa product ninso Africa Queen Mackerel, Obapa sardine and Obapa tomato paste. Untobia bomodin nema unsa into minkebe meduane ye de papa min Canada. Opedudu to a free number way 0302-668357. Africa Queen Mackerel tuna nasoso. Obapa sardine and swanunsu ede and Obapa tomato paste, pure red, highly nutritious. Nina easy to open. Here se kind of thing katabia, but what in the mountains can be Obapa product or say wara obe check. And money emergency number in town is *770#. In this Okosika ahu hi mua. just pick up your phone and dial *770#. It's the new EcoBank money emergency number. O dial amount instant access to loans, to fund transfers, to utility payments, to airtime, to data purchases, and so much more. Even without data, ubitimi at dial. And there is no need to panic when you find yourself in any money emergency. Just dial *770# for solutions to all your money emergencies. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, or Mobuaya in Papa. Yeah, in discussion segment, Kingdom Herbal, Seahorse Engine Oil, and a Franco Trading, or Mobuaya day. Ebrem Kingdom the garlic bitters and a capsules aba and your Kingdom ginseng power capsules and your man quadro garlic bitters don't know my immune system e ma wujina on nice papa a man so suffer from sexual weakness we draw a ginseng power capsules Kingdom and your tremendous capsule and your ma address ye ma kama Kingdom Herbal Center will Kaishi Drug Lane with my friend was 0275-804-064 now ni ini enkomo James Kwabena Bonfe me pa to me ntio doc
Obi one menko for the free jail property
yes
by reading command
yes
I'm say Bako can be about life expectancy or Ghana
sure
say about
a sort
no
but on the average
on the contrary it's the fact is in the opposite.
Okay, rather a cost.
Yes.
Really?
But the 2021 population housing census report. Now Ghana, its lifespan is 64.42. 2022, it came to 64.68.
64.68.
Yes. As we speak, 2023, it's 64.94 years. I'm particular about it because one data.
But still say so.
Do you know what it was previously?
We should be doing 70.
It's not about should be doing. I'm talking about data. On what basis are you saying we should be doing 70? Where have we come from?
Sure.
Once I'm a catcher say
yes.
As 1949, I was talking to a very senior person who will be turning 90 next year. I say 1949 one more time. We did 40 years. You who say when you pa data, the facts must speak to us. Statistic. The statistic may never always be the message.
Okay.
If you read Stephen Gould, 1985, the median isn't the message. Obi a diagnosed you know now a statistics say over 8 months. In 1982, he died in 2002. The median isn't always a message. And intina beyond the statistic no and I say the quantitative data no you do a qualitative analysis to appreciate say at the maybe by more meanings. But Obi me kind of makase yeah you need yes right to your own set of facts. And you see opinions are like gnosis. Obi a to me kanadwene but facts are sacred.
Sacred, yes.
Thank you. Bibia wiase mu anya ya anya din se obi nae na o se nyane no. President Mahama, when he was running me to Professor Mills in 2008, I was there at the National Theatre when he was being introduced. Or grantee interview be. Or say comparison of records between NDC and MPP.
A recipe for
mediocrity. I agreed with him then, and I agree with it today. Unim, if you are doing the comparison of two individuals without any higher standard, that is what it means to be a recipe for mediocrity. But say higher standard be udi obi susu ho. Fine, that one you can do an objective assessment. Say ahanmo the say we yeni the say we yeni so to the mechanism say minyaya obi Brana Champon issues now with the buy 3 statements Bako, Brana Champon said nothing wrong. NPP defends Abetifi MP.
Yes.
Second one, also comments by Brana Champon, reckless. That's the word, and you attribute that to the NDC. Third one, Akufo-Addo should intervene in Brian's comment saga. IDEC. I don't know if Dr. Emmanuel Akwete was speaking on behalf of IDEC
or in his personal
capacity. Because I'll be surprised if he was speaking for IDEC.
Why would you be surprised?
IDEC, I know, and I have working relations with them. I expect that civil society organization will do a content and context analysis of the statement and point to exactly the breaches. The person in question, no, fortunately for all of us, Brana Champo is a member of parliament who was swear to this constitution.
Yes.
Or was standing orders are a guiding.
That's true.
Enti se okoka assembly na sa assembly tia standing orders of parliament, the national constitutional. Obi, the reasonable thing for any reasonable mind in Ghana to do, and it's obey follow the procedure outlined in the national constitution. You don't jump to sensational arena. Unfortunately, I'm saying no AI. Can Proverbs 18 verse 17? Daddy, and you know, Pacho. More kasa wahanmo. And it was for strategic reasons.
Yeah,
I don't want anybody invited into my commentary.
Very much so. Also Proverbs
18 verse 17. Mebusam tidu watwe chichemu
dunson. Or say the first one to plead his cause seems right until his neighbor comes and examines him.
One will say audio trapart. That principle. If you add a few.
Yes.
Say obi bo kwadu and obi di asem to so a yentie wano no. Every say nipa no bo kwadu no and odi asem to so no. Yeti onu nkwa ne dia anhwe be de.
Sure.
Na yetie de ye bo no kwadu no na asem a anhwe na asem na dane. Obi me minyaya enka nkomo ya yedi eye a serious content and context analysis of the subject matter. Unfortunately,
but you can do that.
Oh, Obi, the American say. You see the context, any content. Brian use words be say what's I say? It's anya kasa ehote sabi. Say me repeat wa enya nipomu kasa efe.
Yes.
And now, Osanso can't be say me the aim in one NDC for or concern there in the statement. Okaso mu party be guno and I know how mo kese. I'm surprised oh. Was say omu ebom bebo mu homo de ama omu party na gu kojo to. Eno na how omu. But the statement he made, did he say Ghana for to aba? Na say NPP elusu elections no at the national poll on handy over ma nipa wa winyana. Is that what he said?
I didn't hear that.
So what?
And
I'm telling you, say NDC NPP banter. Me in Kameka say it's very characteristic. They can do it to each other. But when the civil society gets in, be serious. We need to be analytical in this country a little bit. Mamika has there's a man called W.F. Guterres, or Tro Book B, 1975. A decade of coups. That's a chapter in the book. The title of the book is Military Regimes in Africa. Now all Kasa say coups ayanya from 1961. The ba a year 1972. Huge number, Africa. Now concerns are not coup for no biya ye. And they say abandon so no on one home body on ye team to no near to no regime change. and I'm juxtaposing it to regime change even in the civilian context. Now listen to this statement. Or yeah, instead, you know, or say the evidence suggests that the impact of austerity measures on the perquisites of the privileged has had a more profound influence than the struggles of the poor. OBT. The evidence suggests that the impact of austerity measures on the perquisites of the privileged has had a more profound influence than the struggles of the poor. So in perquisites, middle and upper class for privileges are paid workers on your way. Yes, our class of people, no. The ordinary man is suffering. No, and the ordinary man na privilege be anka onunya onya biomu and no mom some kesiye essing the ordinary man now claims all fighting for. Look, the political class in this country, particularly NDC and MPP, I have said it time and again, Obi Mekabium. Politics are more than airtime. So that's here. One here, the danger is that you are doing equalization. But really, Obia oye mayonia or say oye democratic. Or kasa obe suggesti coup, violence on your democratic. I'm telling you. Until there was a time, maybe no Ghana, the conditions, economic conditions were right for a coup d'etat. And I'm saying, are these Democrats? No matter how bad a democratic government is, it's better than the best form of a constitutional a military dictatorship. Let me repeat it. The worst form of democratic governance, civilian, is better than the best form of military dictatorship. Huh? The burden of democracy is fidelity to the law. There's two classes of people in this country, largely. They are so disappointed with the government of the day, and I said the presidency of President Akufo-Addo, including a binuma muya campaign manu in 2016. Kikan sama na traso. Awomo abreno. Enti they are in a hurry to see his back. Enti they are giving in to emotions. Asembia eyo enyo no enye. And you have a second class of people. They are in a minority. Maybe. I have not done a study. Say, yes, say amamrane di year juma 4-year term. A swan nipano na mamu be bana wiye yen twen so e manemra. Sabri no so ne ekoto aba. 2025. Will President Akufo-Addo continue to be president?
No.
January 7.
No.
Why the haste? Why the rush? Because when you now a rush. And I want to conclude on this, Obi. Sebrana Champon Akasa Amane Kasa na guni who feel so much. I be guna man you kono who feel so much. Now we a political party who communicate wisely. Now I bet in your to your advantage. Why don't you take that path and communicate wisely for it to inure to your advantage? Why the noise about it? Me just say me brana champo mako kasa me kasa no ebe gu mi party no hu fi poto ama ye ni mo gu ase wo Ghana fo anim ye kasa no ho nte, and it is enough to score a political point against us. Why don't you take advantage of it strategically and wisely, reasonably? And you see, media for you are the ones I blame most. Obi. So the agenda, no, the way you have allowed this matter to be discussed, and I make catch me now, me. I'll be like I say, me too no.
Ekosiisen.
Me ya, and come out for language experts.
94.7.
Ekosiisen chairman one more enimde. Professor Kofi Ajekum no.
Yes.
Kasa no a okaye no. Baby a hunti, de hunti. Se wa ba asemo na omwadi nkomo. If you say ya traga na han mama what you say that we are one crofo NPP mu a Omufi say they are giving away power. And now on TV. There are people in MPP who think that they are giving away power because they are not speaking well. Obi, hurieni na ye brenasia ebe boy.
Okay.
My conclusion on this matter is that the person in question, or a member of parliament, or a minister of state, can Article 82. They try the honorable finance minister na ye Parliament May 82-1 by a resolution supported by votes of not less than 2/3 of all the members of Parliament May by a resolution supported by the votes of not less than 2/3 of all the members of Parliament pass a vote of censure on a minister of state. Me pacho. Brian Champong, the honorable minister for agriculture. MP for Abetifi, Wakasa Manatraso, na yefi say Senjana, follow the right motions. But until then, Obi, so I will say everyone petition IGP.
Yeah, the legal directorate of the NDC, led by Director of Legal Abraham Amaleba.
Fortunately for us, the IGP our strong team on I'm sure they will weigh the merit and demerits of the petitioner and act appropriately. Ghana, ye ni mai biaka no. Se ye de said their mind way, I say masu be mada, ye na ye team. We know our state individually. And we know whether or not say ekoye and I say enkoye. Bottom line, me, Kwabena Bonfe Jr., menyaya omayi enkaya ye sense de ewumi. The Tibiano, a yamino, your collective acts of omission and commission, and ama your TDAT. Say, nye fe, and ye de, near per se, yes, Obi, the leadership we need is citizenship leadership.
James Kwabena Bonfe, PhD, and I'm attending. Can Ekosiisen Sunny? Send me kind of discussion segment. The seahorse engine oil, Ekawana or boy in a hunty ope engine oil, Papa, Egu Kamabama engine. Abwe Jumama Wajina Swatcha, a seahorse engine oil. Bombarding the Mawun Sain, when Kaidin Mame, who engine oil and quadie, Edini about seahorse engine oil. Mobile phone, Papa's now opera for any chair Franco Trading Enterprise. Na excuse me. Hey, KJ way ne be assign me. Asem. Mo fanche me. Na it is a open Nokia. Papa na to Samsung, iPhones, smart TVs, tabletop fridges, Franco air conditions. Me pacho ubenya bi ewo Franco Trading Enterprise. All other mobile phone brands and accessories ebi wo hoyatete bo ne so kama edi amamo. Franco numbers men confirm free baby atie we 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and one numbers I use for Franco Freya. Maybe I will be ano. And you can also download our app, Franco Trading app from Google Play Store. Here in Pakoyan website, francotrading.com. Phones are all part to na ubenya bioho etumi ato. Na and the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, COTVET, say mfantum and say more running institutions, so-called some of them technical and vocational education training are money accredited. No, yes, remwe ni more say. Go and get that necessary accreditation if we COTVET, and yes, sir, you'll be sanctioned severely. Act 1023, Ashe, the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, say Omunsanya regulator of the space. No, Omuma amount for accreditation. It is a unya accreditation. A kowon number ni 0312 291 965 0312 291 965 na omama accreditation we here email address here and so one email here info@cotvet.gov.gh. Remember CODVED is Ghana's regulator and promoter of skills. Shannon Song, MIA. Any other business? Sorry, Eric, I'll start with you.
Obi.
Yes.
Me that's it. On the miracle like asano. Or shall say now say Jumedi at times. Ukofa will be video. Now born I went to a full version in
yes.
And shall not want to the independent person or cancel. And tonight I'm one class or this 30 seconds video no matter what. Obono. Now what Musane say video not the buy no full recording no him fa. Now at the same time. Or the 30 seconds never. A BM so no nipa cronas and opposed to video and a doctor that warrant unqualified apology. Fine, that's nice. At the end of the church said your day band and then doctored. So what the mechanism. So that is the character of people now in your more age man. Until na me hwe odin ba wabo. What am I say? Obi wa hu. Ade ba ko ya wo wiase pa na intellectual dishonesty.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to we're hitting 90 years. Until a classroom, da. But, near many was a man and a young woman's womb. And you won't call for when you're young woman do level being so. A century mupo, ne quire of us with your movement in a yakrana and yet. They are also there. So today, a sim be a beba krumha. Whether so be a young woman, or being young woman. And now ye now see nya utibuane on the bed. That is all. Obi. And someone will be a can. Need you be a can. See, I see democracy in your building that time be a foundation. I been a fapim padiesi so a thought that now no chronos I was okay. In Isaiah Christopher Bible chronos the onim papa no wine and a bonnet. And here because of interest, I want it to be entino. I did be no proper justification, and that is also good. But I comment IDEC. Yeah, by and you raise issues about electoral commission. I think that is the only civil society organization in the country. Udi kind babonting, ebe kan adwin meboa. Obi can be, and I think it is right for those amunyan kasaya no. That is how it is perceived. So yeah there. See a yet memufo no. Na dodo na so dwen different from said ye mu bi mo dwen no etoda na enya omonka ye betie Eric je betena ha you see obi ye ba studio na ye discussions ha etoda yetimi kan nsem no bia na host na asem na o kan ye ne ye twesan adenti na mo ba musa because you see adwene no ya na eni ba akofo tim so always who claim say ni nyina wo tim a that obi musa wo ye wrong na wadu fa wo san wati enye yi where we are going today ne circumstances na ye wo mu no ne di aban ne ye no ne nsem a aban mu mpanimfo ka ne no are they up to something obi o say o ye me den tumi se etie konwa so ne ye mfa tumi ma obi nne ye mfa tumi ma obi kina na the same party in power party mpanimfo we electoral commission akachi and that's so by na wrong for some people it's okay. Because the debate in say yanhwe adwuma omo kwa ye nya omo party colors. Obi. Ye disappointed Ghana fo. Men kan pi. Ye se komfo bone se o man bebo a otimu bi. Enti ensem na ye keka ne nkakra obi de ba na yakase ye nkom meja ensem na obi kan ye no obi de ba wo se ye penkofo o mo te kasase no ye nyina obi aso ye da ho ye yasom da ho. Obi u kan sama yete ase ya yete obi aka sama obi ate ase enti etoda yenya kokodro da kro ne enka se de mo ye ne nye ya mu bi mo de yebeka na maka se gibum okrom ha meni miracle ye popular ye nya baby amfa wo fa baby obi animo ye popular Brian e fa baby obi anim no obi wo fa baby obi animo mna na ebehu si aye mistake no na age gon. So ye politicians no ye kasa no na e wo se nipa di echi e wo gidi o mu ni sua nya ne e wo se hye nipa kutupa enti sa wo kasa by all means there's no way to me be mo bia means be na wo kan enu bi ne 2020 de na ekoto aba moja nipa nwotwe moja hwegu ya as at now justice and prevail here but mo nim dey in this country dodo na yedin And obi you think say ye next election. Na ye kokum nipa bie motachima na tachimafo agina ho ahwenhwe han. Are we thinking of all these things? Obi, you would think say last election you kum sila sa obanda. I was there for 2 weeks. Na next election na we yanim no what start take kankasa we. Na ye say kokum nipa nan a na nipa ehwe odin. Obi, where we are going is wrong. It is so wrong. And here as a party, you are stating a position, and that is the position of my party. Yaka. If indeed, most yemubi mwa can be kasa nenye. Nano adamini ye kasa wa Ashanti region. For statement police administration issue ye national executive ne region for and the Kambo mini de call. Obi after see a call central region call to youth wing elections. What you see a party for ni abanta both sides. We anyway afanu. Obi that police for call when chi see a kwa pay and call for ni bi achom. Omo the police for over 400. Aden omo ye ku warmongers na na egu. Wenchi.
And I say Cape Coast assembly.
Me say Cape Coast almost say your boys na omo buy na e bi fi wenchi.
Oh, okay.
And I me say police ko wenchi no police are no more than 400 over 7 buses. But
no mo nipa
baako. Now let me say this. Sir, onam ho no on the bomb e supply Ukraine in Russia. Remember they were Obi, you don't know. Won't that?
More on throw school ana.
Obi,
Americans.
Obi, won't that? Me, baby anya me di me firo di me bedru. Se metena ha atwa ntro. Ene nya me kra ma bra ba ma ni si ni ye. Me say wenchi. Police for they were more than that. Call the police administration, you are a liar. Nipa baako. But a cabinet minister to make a can say we have na young expert. E mo match the all canon. It is well. You better show me.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.
In the Erica J na moten in Kano. Dennis, me pacho any other business me into you.
Obi, I think say me nya kama say no from beginning that. The ten is NDC for no. No clear friend no kwa muni bi wo mu. So will be your TSC or can say the police for 400 ekwache nipa bako yi. And no cry we say no we also no say
only counterfact.
No counterfact. I'm telling you which is the
Eric.
No, let him bring
it. War into me ntine.
Fabra.
Obi. Me say DC is no head of
I wasn't
I know about
3
this.
days.
Oh.
Eric, you've made
I know about this. I know about this situation. Obi, first of all, it's not an issue of no more saying. Obi, police for 400. Bus do those no more.
Me someone do over 7 buses. I won't lie.
Obi intro complete straight.
Omo head never finish to ride. National Operations Director. Who him there? Okay. I'm mama police for the call.
You've made your point.
But you should probably prove me wrong.
Obi, it doesn't even make sense. Ni pe bi enu ase bi na dwe edwuma oti obeka you said so the police for the question papa. Obi so ase adon nyame aka ba ye fanto nche. Obi masem nyina ne se omampeni Dada John Dramani Mahama ekasa na se eya
Asempa FM
Brana Champo Honorable Agric Minister eyi na no eyi no de ma no no se no de share ho enti se wa ankoye tutu asem a obi amfa tutu asem be dey embishia muna mudi kankan mabo mampeni Dada on 3 different occasions making the same violent comments. Enti NDC for much ado about nothing. They kwa. Omo ye hunu for the first time they've had some people standing up to them. That's their problem. They are bullies. Omo ye political bullies. Omo no madwim no embre bia they show own violence. What did your man pay that kind no? Or say omo no they are from revolutionary roots and that nobody can unleash violence more than them in this country. So for the first time if they see somebody stand up to them obi a oye hunu a watia wa won so watia the back. That's the kind of vibe they are giving. And no because otherwise Sasimia Honorable na Champo kai wan kase mboni bia wan kase ekoto aba na se MPP lusu a onfa to me my NDC wan kanda it's nowhere in the statement or say MPP yetoto normal be ye ya normal ye a NDC for ade omugina so a so mo de ba power ne se niam nkoye nti se niam satisfied to 2 years na se niam koye a omo party no ebegu. That is what he said. Nemum se NDC for your majo so mo de tutura sem ehunehuna ene patapane sebe nkwasasem na beba you bet you say a member and one for patapamba obi ambitiao one for amba obi ambitiao udi hu about so I am saying it on this air me tie maker obi udi hu about yes we do hu ambitiao simple as that I don't know you show say when you waju so dey hu beba I don't know you show ana omo ni message omo ni bibiaka up to now ukomi krum latte I was there over the weekend up to now ye nim the NDC for on 2024 mbeye up to now ye nim you know kasi ye na aka 1.5 years ekoto aba up to now ye nim omo strategy ye nim omo policy ye nim promise omo so omo de magana for ene
na so omo nyi omo candidate
no obi ye to about 2008 ye to about 2008 from 2011 to 2016 almost every time before your prime minister no be any dey buy obia enim dey buy alternative than day na dey omo ni candidates are conferences ne workshops na oyo UPS and no oyo kwede on be card omo can say full boy the inflation cost no alternative so I just say they only disturbing us this is doc okay Mr. Kwabrabon for PhD yes. So no kai obi ade no say wonni adwumoni wo tirima we yasem bia Ekosiisen university adwumoni nkuto entina mind this form yemu hihwe now as I'm speaking to you and I can put it on authority and tell no say MPP I'm telling you now say the party has also resolved say those violent comments insightful comments now former president here the party is also petitioning the CID so they should pick up the former president once say the yemu hihwe no once say ya kase obi once say ya kase ya koni say ya can say koni say say be de pa. So what I say, the party is also petitioning because, in my view, and the view of thousands of Ghanaians, their former president Kayano is terrible. Now, your friend say, he said, "You said call conference center one and pay me share and I said some part of so even the original friend said, "Oh, me, I have no shame in apologizing, because me." Say me cast na say my apologize here. It means that stop what you're saying. Say me obi say unsa my cast say man twi ansan ya na say me ni dia meka. I am a very confident young man, confident in my own views and thoughts. I say what is true. Only what is true. I wish that they can get even a quarter of my confidence to apologize for the numerous lies they put out every day. And this is for could you tell black one Eric Jim? I wish say umbenya a quarter of such confidence, encourage to man up and say man can you into my
confidence, you throw out the confidence.
So what I say. Into the can the point here is that on na sem kro ka sa omo conference and I say owo nkwanka. Na say omo nkwankra omo de betwa so no. It's a violent comment. Because I don't want to so why now only the baby seniors I won't want to twa so no o kasa no so no hye we you o hye akotare you
batakari
ba o hye akotare ye batari no hye na ye batari keke wo ye akotare asuma ni ade bubum so usari we no asuma ni ade bubum obi me patch for I apologize for sharing video na no my doctor but the original video is what I'm speaking to. The original video was insightful, it was violent. Edu baby so okasa ya no ya de meka. Edu baby so okasa ya no en say. Okasa ya en say. Mo so hwe ya, je no sit we no. Yeah. I also be why no so be try this no.
When they say na that was before omobeto aba no.
Ah, why no be try this.
That's not a election.
It's why no be na ye election tweti.
Oh, say na there.
Oza feel afofo no. Sa NDC party we no. Sa NDC party we no. Omo nye serious. First of all, omo nye serious dey dikan no. Number 2, omo nka no kre. The tosu mienu no and am yensa obi omo ni hweka wo omo no sisia na yeto no omo train the next floor from the MPP no man say afa say we just floor bi omo ni bibiaka. They have nothing to offer the people of Ghana. Now man peni da ene mi krom ekropon okoka nsem bebre wakane bebre na nimpe na the regional chairman eka make violent and insightful comments. Dr. Kevo na nimpe o me nkoye penia sebe nsem ono ankasa kan no on so a sanko beso no agima ko fere fere na what nkra say wa petition yen koche Brian wani mpe ne ya no obi kika de ne de no kra o kan no kra no ye nkase akase ne oh why would distract me don't do I don't want to
franka petition no
So I just kesi cross oh no be what me time me kesi cross saying o ma me wi kesi cross saying the honorable Ghana champion here the kind
okay
they make a check Ghana for nyina say okay omo come akoma ntom yim MPP all the electoral reforms are amayakoye ni mu o my way mu no MPP ye ne dey reforms ne buy any proposes reforms no almost every reform that has improved on our electoral processes MPP ye ne push
to killing people.
We believe so much in the power of the ballot. We believe so much in the power of the people. But what we will not allow is for people to steal the verdicts of the people through intimidation and violence.
Okay.
And we are going into a competition against people, against an NDC party that have shown in the 2020 elections they can lie to the people, they can deceive the people, they can mislead the people, incite violence without any basis. And that is what we would work against. And for us as a government and as a party, we have a responsibility to protect the integrity of the will of the people. And we will never, ever let that slip. I say, Omo nyoma dwen say, Omo dey to trust them, e dey hunhura beji to me. Yes, we adwen say dey to trust them, dey hunhura be kura to me. The will of the people must prevail.
Me that say miracles and your training can I mean kai mo say ene ya the live commentary UEFA Champions League ebe bremo 7 p.m. pepepe Manchester City and Bayern Munich and airbo inti enumere the live commentary ebe bremo. That's immediately after this show. Dr. James Kwabnabon Fekasaria would leave the studio for the sports team. James Kwabnabon for PhD me and you.
Obi.
Yes.
Who program ye I can say without any equivocation say meka pioneers no sebi yensem kaye any yen babia yegina eda ho and me sure say kalala na ewu ko ankaken wo ho the principal position ayafa no we have not departed and we will not depart ye depart so for a principal reason ye be come obiate obi me wafa azedun ketia asemo a yinema mienu a miracle ni dia miracles ana say miracle
miracles Dennis
me pese enko wo ha na otie miracles yan ara ya asasini eye abodenden mai moja na nananom hwegu nya de to ho ma yen. This is a free mamu. Aye, your second national anthem.
Sure.
Your political rhetoric. In international language aspects. Say kasa bi won na say enya kasapa. Obi me kasa wa ha no. Me kasa honorable Brian Champon or Yusuk or kasa bi na enya na manka.
Yeah, okay. Okay, auto sebi kan say Yusuk sa kasa na ne.
Enti so be studio ha. Na wan ti say me kasa ni bi won ma me fi say na enye. Na okasa tra. No, we don't listen to ourselves. But at the same time, can you criminalize speech? Go and check the reasons for the removal of the criminal libel law. And intra-mature kwanya monfaso no. Semufi say, Brian Champon and Kasaye were abusing the privilege and position as a member of parliament, as a minister of state. You can even censure him. More 136 members of parliament.
Yes.
Enter me car Proverbs 18 verse 17 no. Say I can't send bina say na no atraswa. Ade na yan to some friend no. Now say Yebeka say it amounts to undermining the security of our state no. Na yan kan man no traso dodo ana. Madwimu mi fi say na traso dodo. Enter me car say one hwe ya na wo kwakoye equalization de bi no aka e bro sa kasa no so ehunahuna ene ayamhihie kasa hwe ebinum akasa kra say ye to aba 2024 na so wo mu anwini a aba no mo mpene what is akasa ne bi some have said it and Makachro said there are two classes of people. First group no ebinum kra wo MPP mu they are in a hurry to see the back of President Akufo-Addo enti ya kasa bahat but there's a second group and that includes me Kwabnabon for humbly say ya ma papa no a 4-year mandate ending on the 6th of January 2025 yenya botre say ono ne so nyema binti mo de be punish political party sponsor no that is the will of the people, Anameboa. But so it is where ye na say the party benefiting from Nejuma Webedia, and also is the will of the people. Obi Kasa say ya. How does it offend you? Obi, me kaway. Okay, desiderata. Max Ehrman, the point be try the fifth standard. I'll say, exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. Politics na ye no. Inipa bi no fi say ya grow ni edi. Nti yen sam kika even off studio and off air. You see the joke mentality. Obi, menya politics with a good deal. A serious business. Because political choices no is about life and death. A wrong political choice can lead a country into chaos and anarchy. The right political choice can lead people aright. And to kai mebusam eti ye do 9 chichemu aduasan 9 na Proverbs 14 verse 34. Obi unim babu mu kakra. And that's no okan ho. Righteousness exalt a nation. But sin is a reproach to a people. Wash me refrain and say ya. Me kasa about citizenship. Article 41. Because if we have citizen MPs, citizen president, citizen ministers of state, your problems, and your what citizens are. And my ma, I pray on mine ye dear, ye cool bonnet, na ya pray ye dear, am I a many ye bonnet be on one, ye. The mesre, Edimanuasi, and they say, yen som, and in nipa. And now, my churches no, and ye precupe. Ufia ase po o sentemwa itu moja yenya ye wabotre na yentieti ye ho na oman ebeyi. I like the banner headline of the Daily Graphic today. Church leaders inspire nation. Resurrection hope to overcome life's challenges. Na mesra omo preaching no, they should let their lifestyle reflect the sermons that they are preaching. Let your life be the sermon. That's it.
James Kwabena for PhD and I'm attending Kano. Ekosiisen na high Asempa 94.7 FM. Tobechuku. Praise God.